Hello,
Hi,
can
how
you
are
hear
you?
me?
Yes, I can hear you
Hi,
pretty well.
hi.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. How about you?
I'm also fine. And yeah, happy Independence Day to you.
Wish you the same happy Independence Day.
Thank you so much. So, I think we're connecting after months, I suppose, right?
Exactly. Yes, after
Mm.
months. Yes.
So tell me, how have you been and what is going on in your life overall?
I have been good. Like work, office, things are
Mm-hmm,
going quite good. Nothing special.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yes. What about you? Like,
mm-hmm.
what are the plans for Independence Day?
No plans as such, because I'm not in my hometown. But yeah, we used to
Okay.
have some, these functions in my college days. But right now, as I'm working and I'm in Gurgaon, so nothing as such. What about you? So do you have your
Oh
off,
my
like
God.
your week off today?
No, not a week
Oh,
off.
mm-hmm,
Actually, I'm also surprised I have a off today. I mean,
mm-hmm.
basically, we work for Saudi Arabia clients, so they're
Oh,
not supposed to get offs on our Indian holidays, but
hmm,
fortunately, I have off today, so I don't know, like
hmm,
no plans. I was just reminiscing the days we were in school and
hmm,
we used to plan Independence Day, Republic Day a
hmm,
week before, like shopping new
hmm.
clothes or whatnot. There were so many things, preparing for speech, and it has
Yeah,
just
definitely.
changed drastically. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
childhood is always a better place to be, especially during these kind of events when you're like excited to go to school and then come back to your home within a few hours, and you also get something to eat from the school, like whatever it is,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
it was. Like I used to go on rallies, and in our town, which is Nainital. I think I've told you that I'm from
Okay.
Nainital, so it's not that a big city, but it's
Yes.
a hill station, and there like different schools used to come and go for rallies and shouting slogans and everything. So I do remember those times as well. It was a good
Nainital is
feeling. But
beautiful, right?
Nainital is beautiful. Yeah,
Nainital.
have you been to Nainital ever?
No, 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 I haven't. That's why I'm asking you, like how it
Not
is,
yet. It
so that I
is. It
can
is
plan.
definitely beautiful. We have lots of things to see. You can go for a hike. You can go and sit near a river, and we also have this mango-shaped lake in between. So yeah, I think it's quite famous all over India. So as the moment I came to Delhi in 2015, whenever someone used to ask me like, "Where are you from?" So I used to tell them that I'm from Nainital. So they'd be like very surprised. Okay, you're from Nainital. Okay, I was
Wow.
like, "What's so special?" They would like, it is just like heaven for us. And then I realized the
Exactly.
value of my hometown. I made a lot of friends here because being from a hilly area, people were like quite reluctant, like quite inclined towards having a friendship with me. So it was a good feeling altogether. Still, whenever I
Yes,
tell
yes.
someone I'm from Nainital, even in Clapingo as well, like people are so not everyone knows about Nainital, but yeah, I think most of them know that it's a hill
Because I think
station.
it's a beautiful hill station. That's why
Definitely.
people must
Hmm,
have visited the place, or they want to. That is the reason they are more curious to know how it is.
hmm,
Or if they
hmm,
have been there already, they wants to share their
hmm,
experiences. Like,
hmm,
yes, I have been there, and that's what I
hmm,
felt. So yes,
hmm.
it's so
Yeah,
good.
in fact, I also love traveling. I have covered almost 80% of Uttarakhand. Like I have been to almost the main places in Uttarakhand. So now I'm starting to explore Himachal Pradesh. Recently, I went to Dharamshala, if you've heard about Dharamshala,
Yes, I have heard
McLeodganj.
about. I missed it. I
Yeah,
missed it. I
McLeodganj,
went to Kullu Manali and missed
Kulu
that
Manali.
Dharmshala. But yeah,
No, you should go there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
such a wonderful place, actually. People are really nice. The food is awesome, amazing. But I went in the month of June, so it was kind of hot, so I didn't like it. Not hot as such, like in
Uh,
Delhi, but
but
whenever
it
I
was
was
like
going for
okay,
a trek,
okay.
it was like fine. But if you go for a trek,
Uh-huh.
you'll be drenched in sweat. So that's not a good feeling. You feel
Yes,
like if you are
yes.
sweating in mountains, you feel like you're still in a plain area like Delhi or maybe Gurgaon. So that was not a good part, but overall it was a good experience. So there's a village called Dharamkot above
Mm-hmm.
Dharamshala. So there you will find a
Okay.
lot of people from different countries, especially from Israel, Italy, France. They come and they live there. So it's a kind of a hippie village.
Wow.
So there's
Okay.
also a Vipassana and meditation center. So I didn't try Vipassana because that is way too difficult. Vipassana, just like you have to stay there for
Yes.
10 days
Yes.
without your mobile phones. So staying in a
Yes.
place for 10 days is like it's considerable. But without your mobile phone, I think I thought it's like really difficult. You really can't live without your mobile phone. Especially I cannot live without my, mobile phone. I recently realized that I am also a cell phone addict. What do you think?
Okay.
In a day, for how many hours do you
um,
use your mobile phone?
I think I'm no different, like same like you,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
I think most of the work is related to phone, or
Hmm.
we have been living in a environment where
Hmm.
we are
Hmm.
just searching our phone. When I am just sitting for 10 minutes, I'm not doing anything, I'll be like, where's my phone, where's my phone? So that's how it
Absolutely.
is. But I really want to ask you, like, did you go there and see like youngsters are there in that Vipassana center or something?
No, I didn't
Like,
went
have
to
you?
I didn't go to that particular Vipassana center
Okay,
because you have to
okay,
enroll for that. You have to enroll for that. You
okay,
have
okay,
to
okay.
submit a particular
In
fee and then
advance,
you
or you
can
can?
go in advance. You have to do it in advance.
Okay,
Okay. So I
okay,
went
okay,
to this Tushita Meditation Center. So you just have to go there. It opens around 9 a.m. I suppose, and you just have to go there and sit there for a while. They'll play some Tibetan music, some background music, and you just have to close your eyes. They usually played for about 1 hour, but as I sat there, I closed my eyes. I was like in the state of meditation, and it felt like 15 minutes. 1 hour felt like 15 minutes. I was like, one
oh
hour has
my God.
gone. Like I lost the track of time basically. So it was a very nice, beautiful experience. Like if you're into spirituality and you really want to connect with yourself, you want to, if you're feeling stressed, visit that place. That is Dharam Code. You can watch a video on that.
Okay.
Lots of videos are available on YouTube. Such a wonderful place. So, what was the last time you went for a vacation? Maybe a short trip or something.
I think last week only, yeah. Last Friday
Last week.
only I came back from yes, I went to Pachmadi. Like
Where is
the
it?
plan was different, but it's an MP, Madhya Pradesh.
MP. You're in Nagpur, I suppose.
You, yes, it is
Hmm.
just 3 to 4 hours away from
No.
Nagpur, Maharashtra.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So, what is that place exactly like? What can you see over there and
but
explore?
Pachmari is a very famous hill station. I thought you at least heard about it.
No, no, no. I haven't. To be honest, I haven't because I haven't explored
Okay.
that part. I've been to Nagpur only once while I was traveling from Chhattisgarh, basically Raipur, to Delhi via a car. So I had to enter Maharashtra and then Nagpur, and then I suppose Bhopal, and then Gwalior. Gwalior and Bhopal is like really far. I was like, when is Gwalior going to come exactly? It's like 400 kilometers, I suppose, right? Bhopal to Gwalior.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
But
Bhopal
Gwalior
is in
seemed
MP only, but
Gwalior seemed very beautiful actually. Nice place. It was
okay,
good.
nice.
Indore, I wanted to go to Indore, like the cleanest city of India so far, I suppose.
Exactly. Yes.
I
I
wanted to
think when I
experience.
went there in
Hmm,
Pachmadi, I told my
hmm,
friends that, oh, we are like running out of time. Otherwise, I wanted to visit
hmm,
or see Indore because it is
Indore.
the cleanest city, and I really
Hmm,
want to see like how they're maintaining it and
hmm,
how it looks when the city is the cleanest. Because I think
hmm,
I have been traveling, but I haven't been in the city which is the cleanest,
hmm,
or
hmm,
I I didn't like Pachmari a lot because I realized that so much
hmm, hmm,
what
hmm,
should I say, garbage is
hmm,
here
hmm,
and there, and I thought
hmm,
we should get out of it
hmm,
soon.
hmm,
And yes, then we went to Tamia, a beautiful place, very beautiful,
hmm,
peaceful hilly area. So yeah, it was a very good experience. And I think uh, when you're traveling, you get good or bad experiences, but again, like you need experiences, right? At least you get to know that how the place is and whether you should visit it again or not. So I think yeah, I like
Mm,
both the experiences, whether it is good or bad.
yeah, definitely. I mean, if I talk about Indore, I think there are two things to it. Like the first is the efforts by the municipality, and the second thing is the self-awareness of people. So, there's a
Yes.
quote by Mahatma Gandhi, or I don't know who said it, but be the change you wish to see in the world. So basically, if you want to see, clean environment around you, you have to stop throwing litter in the first place. So if you stop it as
Exactly.
an individual, no, like it'll automatically be clean, right? So I think people
Yes.
of Indore, they are more self-aware. They consider the city as their home, as their own house. So you won't throw garbage in your house, right? In your living room. Would you just throw a piece of paper like that? You won't. You will, even if if you're
Mm.
having pizza, you're taking care of all the things, and you will pick that box and throw into the trash can or whatever it is. But in Indore, I think people consider the city as their home. So I think it should happen all over India as well. It's all about self-awareness, I think. What do you think?
Yes, I think so. And I think we should go and visit the place and see how they are maintaining it, or should meet the people, and maybe then we can
Hmm.
realize like how they are. And even it is not that Indore is the literacy rate is too high,
Hmm.
or they are so well educated, that's why they are aware about this. No,
Hmm.
it is
Hmm.
not
Hmm.
like that. They have been told to do that, and they are doing it, and they're maintaining the consistency as well. So I think that's the best thing. I think everything is not related to the education or the literacy.
Absolutely.
There are some things which have to start from yourself, or yeah.
Hmm. That's a
Yes,
good point,
self
actually.
aware.
Education has nothing to do with self-awareness. Like I've seen educated people throwing garbage from their cars, and I've seen like
Exactly,
literally
even a lot of
humble.
people.
They do. In my hometown also, I have confronted a lot of people. Like if you're coming to visit mountain, please enjoy the vibe, enjoy the environment. Just don't spoil it like you're spoiling your own cities. So he said sorry to me. He was throwing a bottle
Oh,
of it was a cold drink or something. He just opened the window and just threw it out. And I was traveling, I was just behind that person, so I confronted him in a very polite manner. So he understood what I was trying to convey. So he said
oh.
sorry, and then he threw that into a garbage can. Like this is how you basically educate people for small things. If
Yeah,
I if I
educate
would
people,
be
or you can make them realize.
absolutely, and the most important thing is you have to be polite. So if I go there, in
uh,
anger or something, it might create a different kind of situation. So I asked him very
exactly.
politely to throw that, and he totally understood that. So I think that is also what we need. But I've seen in lots of metro cities, to be precise, people don't have patience actually. Okay, like even in traffic signals, like overall, like when you're in a traffic signal, you want to cross, like 5 seconds are there, but still you're like honking, you just want to leave the place. 5 seconds is nothing, right? 5 seconds, you can wait.
Oh God,
Yeah, so I think we
I
are
can
lacking a lot
relate
of
so well.
patience also.
Yes,
Do you also do that?
I am just so bad at so bad. I mean, I was feeling like you're taunting me or what, because I am somewhere like that only.
No, no,
And
no.
yes, when I was there in Pachmadi, when the garbage was all around me, I was so irritated. And
Hmm.
it is so nice of you that you were polite to
Hmm.
those people who were
Hmm.
like throwing garbage or
Hmm.
something
Hmm.
or bottle.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I mean, that's the difference. You need to
Hmm.
learn to be polite first, and they
Hmm.
can, and
Hmm.
then only you can educate people. So
Hmm.
I was like, we are not going to do this, because
Hmm.
I mean, we are, what I was telling my friends is, we have a bottle or something in our hand, and they were like, we should throw it anyways. A lot of garbage is here, and I was like, it is not necessary that they are doing it, that's why we should also do it. At least we
Hmm.
can start from ourselves, we should not throw it. And we carried that bottle throughout the
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
trek. So I
Hmm.
think, yeah, that's what I have done. But we again, when it comes to patience, I am not. So I don't think I am good. I will be good to educate people.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's good to hear your experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I understand a little bit human psychology because I've read a few books. So the way you treat, if you really want a good outcome, or like a positive outcome from someone, you have to treat them with respect first. If they don't show you respect in return, that's a different thing. But yes, if I go to a person and I start shouting at them, their defense mechanism will be activated. They will think that who the hell is this person who is
Yeah, why are you?
confronting me in such a manner, like lots of things are involved, and then your ego comes in between. So I think it's always
Yes,
better to be polite. If they're not being polite to you,
exactly.
you should simply ignore them, because there is no point wasting your precious energy in something which is not fruitful at the end. You really can't fight with
Exactly,
a stranger
exactly.
and expect that person to do what you want. But yes, you can make
Right.
them do some wonderful things as well. You just need to be polite. That's the thing which I've learned so far. I was not this patient earlier as well, especially during my school times also. But yes, as I've read a few books on human psychology and philosophy, and also I understood that there is a certain way and why do we do things, like whatever you say, whatever you do. This is because you have been programmed since your childhood, the kind of environment you live, the
Yes.
kind of people you have around you. So I just love to read about why do we say whatever we say, and why do we do whatever we do. So that's why I confronted him in a very polite manner, and I think everyone should do the same.
Yeah,
What about
exactly.
you?
Couldn't
Do
agree
you?
more.
What about you? Like, what kind of temperament you have? Like, are you able to tolerate like silly mistakes done by people, or what is your approach exactly?
Now I think I'm much better. But again,
Hmm.
like I know I have to work on myself.
Hmm.
So, like eventually we have come to the, a topic where we're talking about books. So I would want you
Hmm.
to suggest me a book as you're reading one, or related to psychology or something.
Psychology. I think there's a book. Wait. I have to remember. Let me see
Yeah,
if I
it's
have
fine.
this book quite nearby. But yes, the name of the book was. So there are two books basically. One is Alchemist. That is also a
I
little bit.
read it.
You've read it, right? I really love that
Yeah,
book.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, and there's a book by Mark Manson. I think you must have read that book, The Subtle Art. Have you?
No, it's in my wish list. I want to.
Please read that.
Maybe
You'll
I have
understand.
seen multiple posts on
You
Instagram,
will.
so that's why I added it.
Yeah, your perspective towards life and people will change. It's a wonderful book. Try to read it as slowly as you can.